Yes.
We can do that.
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right, this is document 241-2-17, State versus Josie Spears. Counsel, you're in your appearance.
I am your Honor.
And how do you plead?
Not guilty. We received a copy of the information and affidavit with a formal reading of the charge, 24-hour rule, and further recitation of Rule 5 rights.
Okay, state as to conditions.
Your Honor, we're asking for conditions 1, 2, 14, and 15 as it regards to the juvenile MM and members of the juvenile's immediate family. Asking for a condition to ordering the defendant to remain at least 300 feet away from MM and members of his immediate family, their residence, motor vehicles, schools, places of employment. Also asking for an additional condition ordering the defendant to not initiate or maintain contact with males under the age of 16 years or attempt to do so. Also to not reside with boys under the age of 16. I understand that the defendant has a minor child, and there would be an exception to that initiation or maintaining contact as long as he is being supervised by someone who has been previously approved by the Department of Children and Families. Asking that the court order an additional condition indicating the defendant shall not purchase, possess, or use any device capable of capturing and transmitting images. And also that she not access social media. Also that there be a condition ordering the defendant to not go to places where males under the age of 16 congregate, such as but not limited to daycares, schools, playgrounds, fairs, sporting events, and the like. And lastly, ask for a condition that prohibits the defendant from purchasing or possessing any pornography. I also asked that, I believe there was an appearance bond that was set, and I'd ask that that be continued. If there wasn't, then I'd ask that there be a $5,000 appearance bond because of the seriousness of the offense, and I want the defendant to make sure she knows that if she does not appear, there will be at least the financial consequences.
All right, I believe it wasn't closed
Thank you.
last night. All right.
Your Honor, the only objection that we would have is to the defendant not going to places where males under the age of 16 congregate. I think it's a little vague, and my concern is that the state sort of set up a situation where it's unclear where she's supposed to be or not to be. I mean, congregate is kind of a loose term. While we have no problem with the idea behind it, I don't want to set my client up for failure as far as being in a place where she's unaware that she's not supposed to be.
It is a bit of a vague term, so we will rework that a bit. So conditions of release, Ms. Spears, include you've got to come to courtroom schedule, keep an address current for the court. It's a frontage road address, a good address.
No, she's actually staying at her sister Dory's house, which is 2891 Carter Hill Road in Swanton.
All right, still the same zip code 540.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and conditions 14 and 15 means that you can't have any contact and cannot abuse or harass juvenile MM or his close family. You do have to stay 300 feet away from the juvenile and his family. So the residence, the car, the school, and them personally. There's another condition that you don't establish or maintain contact with any boys under the age of 16 years old of age, except your son, or someone that's supervising. Another condition, you cannot use a device that captures images or accesses social media. And cannot purchase or possess pornography. So in terms of whether you can go to places where boys 16 years of age or younger congregate, that arguably could include many places, including street corner. So I'm not going to impose that condition for the time being, but you cannot go to any place where they're holding a meeting or engaged in any type of activity for a period of time, such as whether it's a ball game or whether it's a school activity or anything like that. You cannot go there. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.